a crunch time, there's no one.
"10 days, my man. We'll see if he can swim with the big fish. If he does, he might have a shot to be signed for the rest of the year. He might even find himself a spot in the rotation. If not, son, he's back on the streets. You ready?"
I'm ready, willing, and able, sir. You'll see.
Good. Get out of here. You too.
So you're the rookie that's gonna shock the world, huh?
Sure as heck gonna try.
Good. I'm glad you're here. Just remember, it's all out there for you. Work hard, listen, watch how we do, and you got a chance to be something special. Now let's see what you got.
Thanks. I'm happy to be here, man. I'm pumped. Let's do it.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. It's a single game return to Los Angeles for the Clippers as they look for a boost from their home crowd. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
And Kevin, they put so much effort into the final few minutes of regulation in that game.
Big moment here. We get a glimpse coming off the bench of the first official NBA appearance from Walker. Well, Clark, here's a guy with quite the story. Didn't get picked on draft day. Couldn't find a team until this point in the season.
Well, Kevin, you know because of that he's going to be playing motivated. Often events like that will give a player an added edge, and I don't think there's anybody in the building more motivated than he is.
So on the floor for Denver, Gallo and Fareed at the forwards. Lawson out there with T, and it's Nurkic in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Walker's shot is off.
Looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that.
Well, you often think of the Clippers as being an updated version of Showtime. They know how to grind out and get a win, too.
Yeah, I thought they were a little better defensively. They have guys that will certainly give you highlight reel material, but they're smart in how they attack teams and how they finish games, too.
That's always good to look at some of the backstory here on the numbers. Here are the stats for Ty Lawson. He's getting around 12 points a game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, I think, guys, when you look overall at his contributions.
Yeah, and he's always looking to raise his game, and that's what you see in his consistency. One of the important characteristics that he brings to the table.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Glenn Davis is checked in for Jordan. And Ito Turkoglu is subbed in for Matt Barnes. Here's Griffin, stolen by Walker. 1:57 left here in the first quarter. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
You know, you shoot the ball as poorly as they did that night, you're not going to win many games.
Well, Steve, it's not just difficult to win a game with low shooting percentages like theirs. It's nearly impossible.
Griffin a screen on Nelson. 6 to shoot. Rivers kicks to Turkoglu. From deep. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. The Clippers #1.
Now, the thing I like is they're getting good shots every time down the floor, and it's due to their unselfishness as a team.
Spencer Hawes is checked in for the Clippers. Jordan Hamilton comes in for Rivers. The Nuggets trail by 9. Nelson, the pass to Walker. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Walker still wet behind the ears. He seems like he's overthinking it. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Well, Denver in the post-Melo years has been a collection of good players, but you always have to wonder if they'll have a low ceiling because this team does not have a so-called superstar.
Here's Arthur. Blows the dunk.
Now, it would have been fun to see him pull it off, but you really need the points here. Just put it in the basket.
And T is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. At that point, Denver has done well without what most would call a superstar, but obviously that takes its toll come playoff time.
It really does. I mean, you need somebody that you can really rely on as your go-to guy, the one who gets it done for you in the clutch, and they haven't quite established that player, and yet they're still competitive.
And that one's good. Walker scores his first basket here in the NBA, the beginning to hopefully a long and prosperous career. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Turkoglu kicks to Paul. And good coming off the assist from Ito Turkoglu. And it's 7 points for Chris Paul.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
Here's Walker. Hamilton pulls it in.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishing.
From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Hamilton's got his first points in this one. Substitution here for the Clippers. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Hawes. Griffin comes in for Davis. Barnes, he's checked in for Turkoglu. And it's Rivers in for Hamilton. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. Austin Rivers is out there with Paul. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
The Nuggets trail by 19. In low to Fareed. Deflects the pass. Here's Walker. Soft touch off the glass. Walker's got 4 this quarter.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
The shot's good from Griffin.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Nuggets have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second.
You know, it's interesting to look at the relationship between Blake Griffin and Chris Paul. Blake, the unquestioned top dog until CP3 arrived 3 seasons ago, and Paul, of course, such a vocal leader. I think it's taken them some time to find the balance in that dynamic.
Outside for Lawson. 4 on the shot clock. Second chance shot, and he gets the jumper to drop. Lawson's got his first basket of the night. Clippers leading by 17. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Passes it to Griffin. Puts up the baby hook. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Chandler. You know, for a player whose star shines as brightly as Blake Griffin's feet, it seems there are a lot of naysayers regarding his game, although I think and through one half, it hasn't even been close.
Okay, pay attention so we can cover some stuff. We're capable of much better basketball than we played in the first half. I want to see more offense on the low block, more points inside. Let's get good position in the paint and make sharp entry passes. Those points will come if we do that. And I like how active we've been on defense, especially in the open court. Steals are a big...
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here. Clippers. Davis comes in for Barnes for the Nuggets. The Clippers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Taking a look at the Nuggets, Walker in at shooting guard. Will Barton is out there with Arthur. Then it's Jamal Franklin. And it's Laverne in at the center, filling out the middle. Rivers dishes to Davis. From 12 feet out, and he gets it to go.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And, guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And this evens up the season series. Good performance today. 2 more games, though, of course, coming in this season matchup.
This could be one of the better in-conference battles we see this season, Steve. These are 2 evenly matched squads.
You look at the stats, and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Blake Griffin. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand. It's interesting. They're like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got energy.
You know, it's not going to change anything, though, other than to make their losing margin a little more respectable.
Turkoglu passes to Hawes. Back to Turkoglu. It's tipped. Stolen by Walker.
And this game is finally getting away from them.
Yep, it has gotten away. There's not really anything they can do now.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Hamilton with it. So the
Hey, Rook, good job. For the first time out, you look right at home.
Thanks, man.